Bears are there, stacked it up, great job.
Nice
no gain
job
on the play.
Nice job up front by the Bears defense. No gain.
Again, that defensive line, Will Amos, Christian White, Xander Stokes, and Mason Ashby. Great job.
Yeah, as we was talking earlier, they've really controlled the line of scrimmage. They've done a great job keeping things right at the line.
Yeah, and again, like I said, of course, Rebels only scored 6 points last week, but the first week they beat Ballard. They scored 38 points. All right, they're going to go back to that spread look. They've got 4 wide receivers, trips right, 3rd and short. Man jumped, offsides, Todd County. That'll back them up 5. Wide receiver wanted to get into his pass route a little bit soon. So that's going to make it 3rd and 9. 8:06 left to play in the half. Again, we're just in the second quarter. Todd County 0, Butler County 20. Bears lead 20-0, looking to go 3-0. But again, got a lot of football still left to play. All right, here we go. 3rd and long, 3rd and 9. 4 wide receivers. 3 wide receivers are split wide. Quarterback for Todd had trouble throwing the ball. He straight drop back, looking, ball's away. Almost intercepted.
Oh, my. Went right through his hands, basically. And
That
number
was
0.
number
Just
0.
missed that one.
Yep, number 0. And
Bring up a 4th and 9, 7:46 to go. Bears up 20-0, second quarter. Like to thank our second quarter sponsor, Chad's Body Shop and Record Service.
Caden Richardson almost picked that off. All right, punt formation. Of course, the last time the ball sailed over the punter's head, and it was almost at the same spot. Todd County's punter and punt formation. Flag on the play. Looks like Todd may have broke the huddle with 12. And they still haven't got the 12th man off the field yet. Because that signal is illegal substitution. Yep, and number 12, the 12th man leaves the huddle. Yep, you cannot break. Yeah, folks, in high school football, if you break the huddle with 12 offensively, it's automatic penalty. So the officials counted real quick, okay. So that backs him up even more. Todd punting from his 20-yard line, so it should be great field position. Good snap that time. Gets a good punt away, good high punt. That's going to be a flag.
And the ball is going to be Butler County ball at the 42.
Well, he didn't throw the flag. He threw.
There
Okay,
it
now he
is.
throws
There
the flag.
it is.
Okay, yeah, you've got to. Yeah, you've got to. The punt return man is always protected, and Todd County's man bumped him or ran into him before he had the opportunity to catch the ball. But they're talking it over. Again, if you just joined us late or if you rejoined us, Coach Allen, T.J. Howard with you tonight on the call. Todd County, Butler County homecoming. Butler County leads 20-0. We've been through at least a 30-minute weather delay due to lightning in the area. Right now, Bears lead 20-0. 7:28 still left just in the second quarter.
They're going to wave it off.
Going to wave it off. But again, Bears did hold and forced Todd County to punt it away. So the Bears are looking to put another touchdown on the board and keep this thing going. Bears are on the 40-yard line, so they're 60 yards away. They quickly break the huddle. We're going to spread them out. Got trips left. That means 3 wide receivers or 3 possible receivers to the left, split receiver to the right, shotgun formation. Docker is your quarterback. Going to give to Richardson. He's at the 45, almost up to the 50. TJ, Todd County just they don't set the edge real good. We've been able to get outside, and we've been getting good yardage off tackle all night.
Yeah, this number 3 out here for us, he just seals down in there on that
Carson
run
Davis,
play right there.
Carson
Davis, he really done a great job of sealing that end over here and opening up that hole out there.
All right, second short. We're showing that same formation. We're trips left. Again, we just got numbers on them down here. Handoff this time over right guard.
Oh, he was a step away from off and going there.
Thought he was going to break loose. Looks like it should be enough, though. Depends on the spot. Yep, move the chains. And I think, TJ.
Yeah, we got some here for first downs. The sponsors for first downs, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Agent Bobby Smith. I seen that earlier, and I've been aiming to try to get that in. I'd like to thank him for sponsoring that. First down, Butler County.
All right.
Right at the 50.
First and 10 Bears is 50. Again, with 4 wide receivers, 1 up back. Shotgun formation. Dockery straight drop back. That quick screen again to Davis. He's got running room. Oh, good tackle, though. Good open field tackle.
Number 61 for Todd County got out there good. He was all the way inside there on the defensive line, and he got out there in a hurry and made a good tackle for him. Keep that from being a big game.
Cross midfield, 6 minutes and counting. Second quarter only. Second quarter only. Again, we've been under a 30-minute weather delay, and now we're back playing. Stands are starting to fill back up. Again, week 3 high school football. This probably happened to a lot of area games tonight. Here we go. We are third and short. Twins right, twins left, which means 4 wide receivers, shotgun formation. High snap over his head. He's got to go all the way back to the 40. He recovers it. He's going to throw now, throwing deep. Yeah, and caught.
Is that Kane and Vincent?
And it was.
Man, what a play on the ball.
So, again, another busted play. Dockery, true freshman, kept his composure, picked the ball up, and not only got the first down, but again, Kane and Vincent, basketball player also.
And you said he was about 6'4".
Yeah, maybe taller, but a great job. Again,
made a great play on that one. And first down for the Bears. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith sponsoring the first downs.
All right, so we're right at 5 minutes. Bears lead 20-0 and looking to score again. Got a good drive going. Man in motion this time. We're going to give. It's jet sweep, they call it. He's outside, got 10, still on his feet, maybe picked up 12. I didn't get the number. That might have been Robbins. But again,
well, there goes number 3 in. So was it number 0 running the ball?
Richardson. Okay.
Richardson.
Caden Richardson. Again, he's the leading rusher for the Bears. So that's another first down. That will move the chains. It'll be first and 10 Bears. Ball is now at the 20.
Got to 18.
Thank you. 18-yard line. First and 10, 18. Bears driving. We've got them spread out. Shotgun formation, 4 wides, 1 up back, 4:30 and counting. Dockery waiting for the snap. Straight drop back. Got a man open. Slant pattern. In and out of the hands. Good route.
That was a nice defensive play to swat that away, because I believe that was Kane and Vincent again. Had his hands on the ball and really would have been a tough catch, because it was good defense on him there.
All right, so that'll bring up second and 10.
4:24 to go. Bears up 20-0.
Excuse me. Second and 10, 4:24 to go till halftime. And we will have the Beech Tree halftime show. TJ and I will recap what happened in the first half and then talk about what needs to happen in the second half. All right, here we go. Second and 10. Straight drop back. Okay. Nope, Dockery mishandles the ball but picks it up somehow. Again, keeps his composure, recovers, gains a couple of yards. Again, the conditions have to be a little more than ideal. The ball has to be wet, and like I said, no such thing as a routine snap the rest of the night.
No, and actually the snap looked pretty good. He actually just kind of dropped that, and I think Boyd done a good job, like Coach said, keeping his head up and making something out of nothing there. All
right, we're at 3rd and 9. We've got 4 wideouts, twins left, twins right. Shotgun formation, 1 up back, 3:40 and counting. Bears driving, 3rd and 9. Dockery looking, got a man.
Oh, it's got to be pass interference.
And the flag comes in. Again, that was Kane and Vincent, the intended receiver. That would have been a catch right at the goal line. And so that could be an automatic first down. We'll see where it sets the ball. Vincent may be a little shook up on the play, slow getting up. That was on 3rd and 9. It looks like the preliminary call will be pass interference against the Rebels. 3:35 if you joined us late, and it is getting late in the night. Butler County leads 20-0 over Todd County Rebels. Tell you what, Jeremy, we're going to, during this injury timeout, we'll take a break too and come back right after these messages.
Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? But on a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star.
Turn championships into lifelong memories at Hometown Trophy in Morgantown. Hometown Trophy has all the latest trophy styles in plaques, medallions, standing trophies, and they're the place to go for custom screen printing, banners, custom embroidery, and vehicle graphics. Candidates, election season is here. Hometown Trophy has special package pricing for all your campaign needs, from yard signs to hats and shirts. To find out more, go to hometowntrophy.com or visit them on Facebook.
And we're back, TJ, and looks like Kanan Benson, the wide receiver, walking off pretty slowly. Don't know that he'll be back. Again, he is walking off under his own power, but obviously it's a lower leg injury. Something's going on. And again, that's what Dwayne McKinney was talking about. One of our chain gang, or Dwayne, the class of 82, played in 81. Anytime it gets wet, the ankles, things can happen. All right, here we go. Reset it. 3rd and 1. High snap. Dockery keeps it. Going to lose yardage, so it's going to bring up 4th down. 3:20 and counting.
Yeah, just not a good stamp there. He done a good job of catching that. It was high over his head, and he got a hand on it and knocked it down to himself. But by the time he corralled that one there, they was already back there on him.
Looks like now it's going to be about 4th and 5, so the Bears are going to have to get. The Bears are at the 12. Going to have to get to the 8 for a first. Dockery talks to Coach Emick, offensive coordinator, breaks the huddle. 4th and 4. Bears got to pick up a first down here to keep the drive alive. We're going to go trips. Trips left. Again, they've got numbers. Looking to pass probably. Pass formation. Straight drop back. Dockery looking. Got a man over the middle. Quick slant. Touchdown. Great route. Trying to get you a number, folks. Bear with us.
Well, that was a nice route run to just a little post route there right into the middle, number 0.
Number 0, Caden Richardson, your leading rusher on the season. That time around, a great route. We were trips left, 3 wide receivers to the left, and the coverage was just a little too soft, and that couldn't be the case. And again, that was one of the things that they thought they saw in the tape, was that the secondary for Todd was a little bit suspect. And
it's a good timing throw too. He took his little drop there and right on the money, right over the middle. And good route run that time too. Good post route right into the middle of the field. And as Coach said, just really wasn't anybody there. And Bears going for 2 here.
All right.
There's the snap. He's rolling left, looking. Round the end. Not going to get in.
Good try, but just too many defenders there stacked it up. So with 2:38 to left play in the half, your score now, Butler County 26, Todd County 0. And Jeremy, let's take another break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Right before we do, we get the final finish there for the red zone touchdown score for the Bears. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Start your road to recovery from the body pain that inhibits your daily life with Jackson Chiropractic. They are the premium chiropractic location in Morgantown to help you live pain-free every day. Get professional chiropractic care, learn corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, and nutritional counseling, and so much more. Get started on your pain relief journey with Jackson Chiropractic. Schedule an appointment at 270-288-5017 or stop by the location at 119 West Ohio Street.
Our world is filled with uncertainties, more so now than ever. Wouldn't it be comforting to know that your final expenses are not one of those uncertainties? At Smith Funeral Home, we offer a variety of options to help with this. From pre-need planning to offering pre-need insurance policies so that when the time does come, your loved ones won't be faced with the burden of that expense. Feel free to come in, sit down, and let us explain some of these options. Then you can decide which one meets your needs the best. Smith Funeral Home, a part of your family's tradition since 1886.
And we're back. TJ Howard, Coach Allen with you tonight. Jeremy Womack on the tech. Bears lead 26-0. TJ, great homecoming night so far.
Been really good for the Bears. Bears have looked really good, other than just that rain turnover we had down here when they had that turnover when that real downpour started on them. But other than that, the Bears have really looked good on offense and defense, and really looking sharp.
All right, here we go. Will Amos to kick it off. Little pooch kick, hits at the 35, and he called for a fair catch. So Todd County will take over one of their best, probably field position starts of the night, and they trail 26-0. If you joined us late here on homecoming night, Bears lead 26-0, looking to go 3-0. Todd County again turned it over at least twice to us on fumbles, and then a high snap from center on punt formation. Another thing, TJ, I failed to mention, Coach Robbins, our new head coach, is his second year here. Coach Robbins left Todd County to come here. I'm not sure how many years he was there, but so this had to be, a little bit more for him tonight, even though he said he didn't, but it has to. But again, Coach Robbins came to us last year in 2024. All right, here we go. Let's see if Todd can put something together. Just 2:36 left to play in the half. And timeout, Todd, but we'll keep it here. And
get a few of our sponsors
yes,
in
sir.
while we're doing that. We got a new sponsor that just came on, JTR Tire and Automotive. And then I know these other sponsors, we like to mention them when we can. State Farm Agent, Baker Gardner, Parkway Cars and Tars, Double E Vending, Hardee's of Morgantown, Smith Funeral Home, Butler County Library, Hawker Insurance, Emery and Watts, CPA, Jones Funeral Chapel, Jackson Chiropractic, and the Warren RECC. We sure want to thank all of them for sponsoring and helping us put this on the air, helping Beach Tree News do that, and it's so good to be able to bring it to you live. And I know a lot of people at home, I'm sure it's nice to sit and just either watch it or listen. And so we'd like to thank our sponsors every chance we get.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you to all those sponsors. And again, thank you to Dr. Ahmad and his staff here in Morgantown before kickoff tonight. The Butler County community would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Ahmad. Again, a gracious donation to the Butler County students. They will receive free admission to athletic events for the entire school year. All right, here we go. Todd County talked it over during the timeout. 1st and 10, Todd. Ball to 35, man in motion. Going to try to get it outside wide. He's about to turn the corner, and he does. He's got 10, 12. Quick runner there. Martin, number 2 for Todd County. He about found the corner, TJ. If he had planted and got upfield, he might have been gone because he's got a lot of speed. So that'll
up to about the 48-yard line. Nice run.
That'll move.
Probably the biggest play for Todd County tonight, I would think.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Again, they rolled up about, I think they beat Ballard Memorial 38-32 in week 1. They rolled up a lot of points, and that was through their run game. All right, they're going to spread it back out. They haven't felt comfortable throwing the ball, but they've got 4 wides, twins right, twins left. Quarterback keeps off right guard, picks up maybe 1 or 2.
Just ain't much room up in the middle. They just ain't able to move our defensive line hardly at all.
Again, that defensive line, Will Amos, 53, Christian White, 58, Xander Stokes, 55, and Mason Ashby, number 56. Great job by that D-line.
Bring up a 2nd and 8, 2:04 to go. Bears up 26-0 right before halftime. As Coach has alluded to, had a 30-minute weather break. So if you're just tuning in, that's why we're still in the second quarter.
All right, Todd breaks the huddle. A little bit different look. They're going to go trips right, split left, maybe the Wildcat formation, right tackle jump as a flag.
He kind of looked around to see if anybody noticed, didn't he?
Maybe they didn't see him.
That was pretty good. Yeah, when you're out there on that end by yourself at tackle, he's easily seen. And he's a pretty good-sized fella,
yes,
so
he is.
It stood out pretty good. Not to mention our defensive end pointed at him and helped the referee out there just a little bit.
All right, so we'll reset it. So now it's 2nd and 14, 4 wideouts, shotgun formation, man in motion, but they're going to leave it up the middle He breaks a tackle. Now he's got room.
Oh, good tackle.
Good tackle from the inside.
Number 25.
25, Clay
Saved
Steph.
a touchdown.
Yep, Clay Steph from his safety position. Number 4, Devarius Miller.
And actually, Coach, we had him in the backfield.
Yeah.
Didn't wrap him up, and he spun out and got away. But, boy, 25 just flew in there. And I thought he was gone there for a second.
Yep, Clay Steph, again, came from the inside. Again, that was number 4, Devarius Miller, the senior running back, broke several tackles. And, again, this is good field position, maybe the best field position.
I think it is. Maybe first time they've been on our side of the field, other than I believe it is the first time they've been on our side of the field.
Todd's going to have to pay attention to the clock. They've only got one timeout. Yep. Taking a while.
They're taking a lot of time.
Yeah. Losing a lot of clock. Run formation. They're going to pass. They wanted tight end pop. It's not there. Quarterback has to keep it. He's going to tackle for loss.
Oh, that's a big sack right there.
And they've got to stop the clock or now we got a flag.
A little bit of extracurricular activity there, look like.
29 seconds left. That's going to be a loss on the play. Coach Robbins going out a little bit.
It was on Todd.
Could be.
Not sure yet. Didn't really see what happened other than just a good tackle out there, but that flag come out really quick.
Yeah, Todd had good. Had a couple that had that good run, but they let the clock run. They've only got one timeout left. Now we're down to 29 seconds. And if it is on Todd, it's going to take them back behind midfield. It's taking them a while to talk it over. All right, we're going to have unsportsmanlike conduct on Todd. Oh, he was ejected. Timeout, Butler County. When he went like that, is that
what that was? Ejected him?
Was that an ejection? Okay. Okay, so something happened. Normally,
that was such a bang thing over there. It's hard to tell. We couldn't tell what he did. I couldn't see that he done anything.
Yeah, the one thing that's, and again, it is hard to see from up here, but the one thing that still is pretty much generational, if there was a punch thrown. And if there was a punch thrown and the official saw it, that is an automatic ejection. I tell TJ, they have really upped the penalties. If you're a coach and you're tossed in a high school game now in football, it's a 2-game. You set the next 2 games. If you're a player, I think you set 3 games. You only play 10 games regular season.
I started to say.
Yeah, so that hurt. That hurt. You hate to see that. You hate to see that happen again. And you know, TJ, you played, and in the heat of battle it happened. But you've got, you run the play, you get back up, you get back in the huddle. All right, here we go. Todd going to have to punt 4th and 23. Trouble with the snap, but he gets it away. He's going to field it clean at the 35. He's at the 40. He's got a lane. He's at the 45. It's 50. Clay Steph's got the sideline across midfield, still on his feet, still going. Clay Steph all the way down to the 15-yard line. So a great run back.
Great blocking.
Yeah. Clay Steph fields that ball at about the 35 and takes it all the way to the 15. Again, Clay Steph starts at a safety. He's a senior, and great return there by the senior, Clay Steph.
Just great blocking, too, as they just walled off this whole side for him. And once he turned this corner, they wasn't nobody there but one guy left to catch him, and he did get him down there at the 15, but, really not good. Just a great job, too, of catching the punt on the fly. And he's done a good job tonight with the weather like it is.
Okay, TJ, we got 15 seconds, only one timeout. Todd's having trouble, going to get a man on the field late.
Be looking for that post play again.
And Todd didn't like what they saw. Tried to get a man on the field.
Timeout,
so
Todd.
Timeout. We'll keep it here. Yep. We'll keep it here.
We've got a red zone sponsor here, so we'll get that in maybe before the touchdown this time if we score one. The red zone sponsorship is Final Finish of Morgantown. I'd like to thank them for that. And the way they was lining up there, Coach, that play they run earlier down there looked like it was going to be wide open again right over the middle, that post route right in the middle. And looked like we was in that same formation that we run the last time we were down there.
Oh, yeah. I look for Coach Emick, the offensive coordinator. I look for that to happen. We've almost got to put the ball in the air because that's what it's showing now. We
got one timeout.
Yeah, we got one timeout left. Yeah, okay. Todd just took their last one.
15 seconds to go, 26-0 Butler County, coming up to the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, and of course, Coach Robbins and staff, they know they're going to do a good job of time management. But the idea is definitely catch the ball. Now, Todd's safety is sitting right where he needs to be. But let's see what happens. Here we go. 1st and 10, shotgun formation, straight drop back. Pump fake, he can't find anybody. He's in trouble now. He's going to take a sack. Going to stop the clock. Yeah. Hate to see that. Again, the young man, I'm sure he wanted to find a receiver and get rid of it. 6 seconds left, so we'll take our last timeout. Coach Emmett will talk it over. Now we've got one shot at the end zone and got to put something together. Todd that time must have done a good job defensively as far as pass defense. So 6 seconds left.
Looked like he was looking for this little pick, kind of like a little pick play down here where the inside receiver went to the corner, the other one come around behind him, but the timing was just, let's give credit to Todd. They had good pressure on him that time. And really what you would love seeing there, I know you know, coaches, if he just got rid of the ball. Yeah. You know, just throwed it through the back of the end zone there.
Okay, so I'm sure this is one of our best plays coming as far as pass plays. We definitely, ball's going to be on the left hash, so everything to our right, we're going to really stretch Todd. 6 seconds. It's going to take a well-executed play. We've got 3 wide receivers split wide right. We've got 1 wide receiver. Is this, TJ, is this?
25.
On 25
right here on this
okay,
end.
that's Clay Steph. All right.
Number 3s are inside one over there.
Okay, that's Davis. Okay, here we go. Probably the last play of the half, 6 seconds, shotgun formation. Straight drop back. Dockery rolling hard right. Going to throw.
Oh, good defense. Good defense.
Pass was incomplete.
Yeah, Todd County knocked it down right there. Good coverage that time by Todd County. But got 1 second left, so we're going to get one more play off before the end of the half, or before the end of the quarter.
Going to try
that
to
worked
stretch
out
him.
pretty well.
Yes, it did. Todd County comes in, gets a lineman off the field, try to bring in a little bit quicker defensive lineman, get that pass rush. So 1 second left. This will be the last play of the half. Bears lead 26-0, but trying to take a shot. We're on the 22-yard line.
This is where we're missing Kane and Vincent. He would really be good here.
Okay, straight drop back. Dockery looking. He throws in the end zone. Intercepted. There's a flag. Okay, but Todd County intercepted. He's at the 15, 20. He goes out of bounds.
I believe we're going to get a free play down here.
Yeah, if it's a defensive penalty, the half cannot end on a defensive penalty, and we'll get a.
It's either a hold down there or a pass interference call.
See what the preliminary. Excuse me. See what the preliminary call is going to be. That was the last play of the half, but we have a penalty, and again, you cannot end a half on game on a defensive penalty. Let's see. Here's a preliminary signal.
Yep.
Pass interference on Todd County, so we will get another play. So this will be an untimed down.
Also, we're going to move the ball down to the 10-yard line.
Changes the play calling, and makes Todd knows they've got to play tight. They've got to play tight. Their defensive backs have got to do a great job. All right. So the Bears get an untimed down. There was a penalty on Todd County. Here we go. 1st and goal at the 10. Bears are showing twins right, twins left, 4 receivers. Dockery, quarterback, straight drop back, looking. Ball's incomplete. And so at the half, your score, Butler County 26, Todd County 0. We'll be back after some of these messages and come back with the Beech Tree halftime report. But right now, we'll take a break.
Are you ready for fast, reliable internet? NCTC, a 70-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet to Butler County. We offer plans starting as low as $64.95 a month, and we never require a contract. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, give us a call at 877-367-8550 and sign up today.
Looking for climate-controlled storage units? We've got you covered. Protect your valuables by letting everything sit in a nice temperature-controlled area. Several sizes to choose from, all protected by the latest cameras, keyless entry, loading dock with ramp for easy loading and unloading. Located at 107 North Main Street in Morgantown. Call us today at 270-999-0426 to reserve yours today before they fill up. Or come by Parkway Cars and Tires and talk to Terrell.
Delta Faucet Company of Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute. Visit Hawker Family Insurance in Morgantown, Kentucky today at www.hawkerins.com.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
Tired of all the same old fast food here in Morgantown? Then it's time for something fresh. Cruise on over to Dairy Queen in Beaver Dam and order up a flame-broiled burger or a crispy chicken finger basket. And for dessert, how about an old-fashioned ice-cold blizzard? Dairy Queen is only minutes away next to the high school in Beaver Dam, and they're ready to offer you delicious breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam loves their Butler County customers and look forward to serving you today.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA, located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
Your State Farm Insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS Sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582. For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. So stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today. Improvements at your local library are taking shape. Check out hundreds of titles right at your fingertips with Hoopla Digital. All you need is your valid library card, and you can read tons of titles from your device. Hoopla Digital syncs across devices so you can pick up your favorite read anywhere. They also offer Reading with Libby, a free reading platform loved by millions. Read your favorite books, magazines, comics, and more anywhere by free services provided by the Butler County Library. Are you ready for fast, reliable internet? NCTC, a 70-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet to Butler County. We offer plans starting as low as $64.95 a month, and we never require a contract. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, give us a call at 877-367-8550 and sign up today. Jan, Marty, Missy, and the Jones Funeral Chapel and Monument staff are proud to serve the Butler County sports teams. They want to help you the best way they can during your time of loss. They also want to be there during the good times as well, like cheering on the multiple sports programs the Butler County High School has to offer. Jones Funeral Chapel and Monuments, our family serving yours. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Delta Faucet Company of Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown.
You do your best to protect your loved ones, and while you may keep a fresh battery in your smoke detector and have a reliable home security system, there's a whole different type of protection you may be missing. A life insurance policy from the Essentials Insurance Group is a way to safeguard your loved ones now and in the future. Meet with Gina Tynes, Melissa Johnson, or Robin Adcock and secure a policy today to protect their tomorrows. Visit the Essential Insurance Group, 115 North Main Street today. The Essentials Insurance Group. We protect what matters most.
The way Bill sees it, people who say a car is just for getting from point A to point B are missing the point entirely. Because for Bill, his car is a reflection of his personality. That's why he takes such good care of that car. And he has Kentucky Farm Bureau take care of his insurance. Because we're not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau, we're Bill's pride and joy Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
At Green River Feed Mill, we're sowing seeds of trust with every bag of feed. As an authorized Purina dealer, we believe in nurturing growth with quality, just like our wind and rain all-season mineral feed. We're not just a mill on South Main. We're a partner in your livestock's health. We're here to ensure your herd thrives all season long. Green River Feed Mill, your authorized Purina dealer. 1239 South Main Street in Morgantown. Did you know that by requesting Chad's Body Shop and Wrecker Service, LLC, at the scene of any accident can help save you money? Mechanical breakdowns, flat tires on the road or highway, need your vehicle unlocked or a battery jump? Need a storage building moved? Request or call Chad's Body Shop and Wrecker Service, LLC today at 270-526-4005. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E wants to thank their customers for using them for the last 50 years. Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star.
Turn championships into lifelong memories at Hometown Trophy in Morgantown. Hometown Trophy has all the latest trophy styles in plaques, medallions, standing trophies, and they're the place to go for custom screen printing, banners, custom embroidery, and vehicle graphics. Candidates, election season is here. Hometown Trophy has special package pricing for all your campaign needs, from yard signs to hats and shirts. To find out more, go to hometowntrophy.com or visit them on Facebook.
Start your road to recovery from the body pain that inhibits your daily life with Jackson Chiropractic. They are the premium chiropractic location in Morgantown to help you live pain-free every day. Get professional chiropractic care, learn corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, and nutritional counseling, and so much more. Get started on your pain relief journey with Jackson Chiropractic. Schedule an appointment at 270-288-5017 or stop by the location at 119 West Ohio Street.
Our world is filled with uncertainties, more so now than ever. Wouldn't it be comforting to know that your final expenses are not one of those uncertainties? At Smith Funeral Home, we offer a variety of options to help with this. From pre-need planning to offering pre-need insurance policies so that when the time does come, your loved ones won't be faced with the burden of that expense. Feel free to come in, sit down, and let us explain some of these options. Then you can decide which one meets your needs the best. Smith Funeral Home, a part of your family's tradition since 1886.
Are you ready for fast, reliable internet? NCTC, a 70-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet to Butler County. We offer plans starting as low as $64.95 a month, and we never require a contract. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, give us a call at 877-367-8550 and sign up today.
Looking for climate-controlled storage units? We've got you covered. Protect your valuables by letting everything sit in a nice temperature-controlled area. Several sizes to choose from, all protected by the latest cameras, keyless entry, loading dock with ramp for easy loading and unloading. Located at 107 North Main Street in Morgantown. Call us today at 270-999-0426 to reserve yours today before they fill up. Or come by Parkway Cars and Tires and talk to Terrell.
Delta Faucet Company of Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute. Visit Hawker Family Insurance in Morgantown, Kentucky today at www.hawkerins.com.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
Tired of all the same old fast food here in Morgantown? Then it's time for something fresh. Cruise on over to Dairy Queen in Beaver Dam and order up a flame-broiled burger or a crispy chicken finger basket. And for dessert, how about an old-fashioned ice-cold blizzard? Dairy Queen is only minutes away next to the high school in Beaver Dam, and they're ready to offer you delicious breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam loves their Butler County customers and look forward to serving you today.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA. Located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
Your State Farm Insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS Sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582. For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. So stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today.
All right, welcome back. TJ, it's 9:06, halftime. This is the TJ Howard and Coach Allen with you on the call and Jeremy Womack on the tech. This is the Beech Tree halftime show. So, TJ, right now, let's talk a little bit about what we want to talk about is what we saw in the first half, if we can recollect our thoughts, because it was a lengthy first half. And then, so what the Bears did in the first half, and then what the Bears will have to do in the second half.
Well, as you alluded to when we started the game, Coach, the turnovers was a key factor. We talked about that earlier, handling the ball. Todd County turned it over a few times, gave us really good field position. Butler County really been efficient on really running and passing. I mean, they've done a really good job up front of blocking and really been efficient. And other than the turnover we had down here and just not getting in the end zone right here before the end of the second quarter, Butler County's played really well tonight.
Yeah, it's been – I know one thing, Coach Robbins, of course, Thursday is always a walkthrough, and yesterday they were just in helmets, shoulder pads, and shorts. And Coach Robbins said, guys, we've played 2 games, which means we played 8 quarters, but we've only played 3 real quarters where we played. And he said, I want to see us try to play 4 quarters tomorrow night. And like you said, TJ, other than the one fumble, Butler County has played a very – solid 2 quarters. Like I said, they took advantage of Todd County's mistakes. They lead 26-0. Passing has worked, running game has worked, and we've done a great job of not hurting ourselves. I don't think Butler's had many penalties tonight.
No, not very many penalties. Like I said, 1 turnover. And then the only thing that is a little concerning, and you mentioned it when he was coming off the field, was that's where when we lost Kane and Vincent down here. And then we get down here in the goal line situation and not having that 6'4" frame out there to just throw the ball up to, really hoping that he's able to come back next week against Grayson. This coach was talking to me about Grayson being a pretty solid team, and I'm really hopeful that Kanan can be back with us next week.
So am I. Again, so we hope it's just maybe just a sprain or something, but probably going to be careful. We'll see if he comes back the second half. But, again, the conditions are probably not perfect, but again, the field was dry today. Winds blew all day long. There was a little bit of rain. We had a lightning delay for 30 minutes under the KHSAA guideline. Excuse me.
You know, you mentioned our quarterback being a freshman. You wouldn't know that, folks, if you didn't know he was. If you was just watching him play, he's really, really calm. He's collected. When the ball sometimes gets over his head, he made that great play to go and get that ball and then make a good throw down there, which it always helps when you got a 6'4" guy to throw it to. But
absolutely,
but it was a good thing there. And then we seen him do it again down here by the goal line. Just a lot of good things seeing out of him tonight.
Absolutely. And again, I think Coach Robbins and staff have done a good job of not asking Brandon to do too much. Did I say that? Brody Dockery, because he is a true freshman. So manage the game, take care of it. Of course, got that big offensive line. Like I said, Connor, Christian, Jax, Xander, and Amos, junior, senior, sophomore. It's always great when you got a big, strong offensive line. All right, so we're about here ready to go. Third quarter. Bears are kicking off. Here we go, third quarter action. Will Amos, short kick. Todd fields it at the 35. Tackled almost immediately.
Good tackling. One thing I've noticed too, Coach, and I know you always alluded to that when we played, getting a lot of hats around the ball. You know, and that's what I see with this defense. Every time you look up, there's 2 or 3 guys. We've seen a couple of really good open field solo tackles, but for the most part, it's a gang of Bears that's arriving at the ball just about every time.
Yes, sir. I think the coaching staff's done a good job. Coach Robbins has brought in some new guys this year. They break it down, and again, technique-wise, and I think confidence too. You know, last year the Bears only went 1-9, and they came out of the gate 2-0, so they got to feel pretty good about what they're doing. That gives them confidence. Okay. Todd County showing pass.
He jumped.
There's got to something, and the young man's got to be a little frustrated. This time the left tackle jumps for Todd. That'll back him up 5.
That is actually,
Excuse me.
not so much laughing at him, it's just that his reaction, like he's almost like, did anybody see
It's
me?
like, again?
Yeah, again, I done
All
it
right.
again.
1st and 15, Todd County with the ball. 4 wide receivers. Quarterback rolling hard right, looking, throws, got a man intercepted. He's at the 40, at the 35, at the 30.
He can do it. He can do it.
It's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown.
I think it's number 3. Let's wait and make sure, though.
We're trying to get a number, folks.
Hey. Turn around here so we can see you.
All right,
Caden Richardson.
0. Caden Richardson for a pick 6. So, again, another turnover.
Boy, he
0.
Yeah, he broke on that early too. He read that, seen that coming, had his eyes in the backfield all the way around through there, and he caught that on the dead run going the other way. Then made a good move over here to split these potential tacklers and take it in for a touchdown.
That was probably at least a 50
At least
yards.
50, yeah.
And again, we say pick 6, we mean interception, and he ran. Sometimes they say you take it all the way to the house or all the way for a touchdown. So another huge turnover. Bears capitalize. Now it's 32-0.
Oh, busted play.
Snaps a little off on the extra point, and they try to go for 2 and don't make it. But regardless, on the interception, return for a touchdown, your score now, Butler County 32, Todd County 0 with 11:44 to go in the third. We'll be back right after these messages.
Jan, Marty, Missy, and the Jones Funeral Chapel and Monument staff are proud to serve the Butler County sports teams. They want to help you the best way they can during your time of loss. They also want to be there during the good times as well, like cheering on the multiple sports programs the Butler County High School has to offer. Jones Funeral Chapel and Monuments, our family serving yours. Are you ready for fast, reliable internet? NCTC, a 70-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet to Butler County. We offer plans starting as low as $64.95 a month, and we never require a contract. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, give us a call at 877-367-8550 and sign up today.
And we're back. Coach Allen, T.J. Howard here. Butler County homecoming night. Bears lead Todd Central 32-0 on a quick score. Matter of fact, TJ, I guess that we've only played 16 seconds in the third quarter. All right, here we go. Bears to kick it off. Bears lead 32-0. When you get a 35-point lead, it goes to a running clock. Will Amos kick it off. Third quarter action. Ball falls over on the tee.
As
We'll
we get
reset
ready
it.
to restart there, we got the third quarter sponsors, be Butler County Board of Education. Like to thank them, appreciate that.
All right. Now Will resets it. Will Amos to kick off. Another pooch kick. Fielded clean. Yep. Hit 35. And again, like you said, hats to the ball, TJ. 4 or 5 Bears on the tackle.
Well, that always makes it nice when you, of course, it, Coach. It helps you out as a tackler and a defensive player if you know you can kind of throw yourself in there and you're going to have 3 or 4 guys there with you. You're not near as hesitant as if you're out in the open field all by yourself. And I kind of noticed that pretty early on. We get a lot of hats to the ball on defense. They fly to the ball.
And also that's demoralizing for the opponent.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's like, where are these guys coming from?
Yeah.
All right, down 32.
Make them sore tomorrow, too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 32-0. Todd County trails. 1st and 10. Man in motion. Flag.
False start.
That's going to back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong for Todd County. They're having a rough time. They trail 32-0. Timeout, Todd County. Again, Coach wants to talk it over.
Early timeout here, 11:32 to go in the third quarter, and probably a good timeout, to be honest. Coach get him over and talk to him a little bit, settle him down.
And this is, and again, not, because Todd County is also a small school, little community. I think this is the coach's first year. Actually, there was, I think the numbers were really low at Todd in May and June, even though that's nothing's mandatory then. But they actually had a coaching change in June. So that's asking a lot. But but again, it's one of those nights where everything that could go wrong has for Todd. They've had a young man ejected. They had one of their better players break his collarbone last week. So all right, here we go. Out of the Todd timeout, 1st and 15, Todd. They trail. Man in motion, gives to the running back number 4. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. Number 4 is DeVarius Miller, the senior. And again, we talked about it, TJ. Todd County had to establish the run, and that just hadn't happened tonight.
No, and then, of course, we know how it is, too, Coach. You was alluding to it earlier. When you lose a senior running back, linebacker like they did with that broken collarbone, probably, to be honest, probably maybe their best player. We don't know for sure, but probably the glue to them sounds to me like a senior linebacker, running back. I'm sure they're really missing him tonight. Butler County is really playing well, though, and not letting up. They're staying focused.
2nd and 17. Todd rolling. He's going to be sacked.
Oh, he got away from him.
Got out of bounds, but still lost almost 8 or 9 more. It's going to be 3rd and 20, maybe 3rd and more than that. Again, Todd forced to throw the ball, and again, that's not what they want to do. They don't throw the ball hardly at all. Their first 2 games, everything was set up and devised on running the football, and so
coaching staff's done a good job of forcing them to do that. You was alluding to that in some of the early conversations we was having. They wanted to force them into throwing the ball, loading up the box, and the Bears have done a good job of that.
All right, here we go, 4 wide receivers, but again, at 3rd and 22, Bears are going to come hard. Straight drop back pass. He's got to bring it down and run. He's going to take a sack again. Might have got 1 yard. It's going to be 4th and 21. And Todd County will have to punt it away, and Bears should have great field position. Clay Steff is probably going to be set up to be the punt return man again, and he had a great return in the first half. Todd County's punter, TJ, is going to have to be punting from his own 10-yard line.
Needs a good snap here. And like I said, our return man's about the 50-yard line, about the 45. Pressure on the punter.
Punts away, but it's a low punt. He's going to
got a little greedy.
Yep, made a mistake there, and that's going to, yep.
Now that right there, as a coach, you're not going to be happy with that, even though it's 32-0.
Right.
That's something you need to correct right away, because if the game was really tight, you just cannot be taking those gambles there.
Yep. So Clay, Steff, the senior, thought he could scoop it up, but it was in traffic. He fumbled it. Todd County recovers, so Todd County now has good field position, almost at midfield. It'll be 1st and 10 Rebels at the 44. 9:57 left to play in the 3rd. Todd County trails 32-0. 1st and 10, ball at the 44. 4 wide receivers for Todd. They're in shotgun formation. Quarterback hands off over right guard. He's hit and tackled immediately. Number 4, Miller, no gain on the play.
Once again, the defensive line just holding ground right there, not giving up anything, especially up the middle.
Looked like that tackle, I think, was number 58 then. That's Christian White. Christian is a senior, number 58 on the tackle. All right, 9:28 and counting. And Todd County slow to get the call into the huddle. They break the huddle. It'll be 2nd and 9. More of a run formation now. This is what we saw, TJ, on film most of this week. Double handoff. Ball's on the ground. Ball's still loose.
Butler County's got it.
Bears recover. So that is the 3rd lost fumble of the night.
3rd lost fumble plus an interception return for a touchdown.
So that's 4. So 4 turnovers for the Rebels. 9:04 left to play in the third. Rebels turn it over. Bears lead 32-0. They're on the 42-yard line across midfield. Going in. Again, the crowd has thinned out a lot, of course. A lot of people probably went home. Maybe they're watching, listening. We hope that you are. A little confusion. This looks like that power set. Usually when we got Richardson and Robbins both, we're going to run off tackle hard. Richardson with a lot of running room. He's got 10, 15, all the way down the 20-yard line.
Good run, good blocking. Kind of like you said, that when that formation comes, they seal that side over there really well. Big lane to run through. Good job up front. And
it really did. TJ, it almost looked like Todd didn't want to tackle. Nobody was getting to the football.
You said it earlier, Coach. It's been demoralizing for them. It's 32-0. It don't seem like anything's going their way, and it's hard to keep them upbeat when it's that way.
All right, here we go. 2 backs in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Power off tackle again. Off right tackle. He's at the 15, still on his feet. Out of bounds. Couldn't tell if that was Richardson or Robbins. Richardson is 0. Robbins is 6. And with these black jerseys and blue numbers, that's 0. So that's Richardson, Caden Richardson. And he is a sophomore. And that's another one of those things, TJ. There were so many, he's another one. There's a lot of these kids, probably this was their first varsity action this year. A lot of the kids that are playing our skill position didn't see playing time last year. 2nd and 1. Power play off left tackle. He got plenty of yardage and then some. He's inside the 10-yard line all the way down to the 7.
And you alluded to it earlier too, Coach. Just tell it's been some really good coaching, no doubt, because there's just not been many penalties.
No.
Not many jumping, offsides, holding. I mean, they just really played well tonight.
Here we go. 1st and goal at the 7 for the Bears. They're up 32-0, 7:40 counting in the third quarter. We've got the 2-back set, so look for the power run possibly. Quarterback Dockery keeps it. Great fake, but great pursuit. Who was that got out there? No, was that
number 10? Number 10 hustling there. He probably saved a touchdown, to be honest with you there.
Lopez, the senior, he came out of nowhere. That was a great fake, good fake dive in the middle. Okay, so we're going to be 2nd and goal. Ball still at the 7, so he did get back to the line of scrimmage. 7:02 left to play in the third. Clock running. Again, the next touchdown, we would go to a running clock. Excuse me. We're under 7 minutes. Bears taking a little more time to get out of the huddle. 2nd and goal, 7, looking to punch it in. We've got 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs in the backfield. Quarterback, quick toss, touchdown. He's going to jog in. That's number 0 again.
Can't tell yet, Coach. He ain't off the field.
Richardson, Caden Richardson on the touchdown. A little screen or a little dump pass out to the right. Again, he just jogged. Excuse me.
You were sure right about the jerseys numbers being hard to see, Coach.
I'm glad because I thought my eyes were getting a lot worse. All right, there's the kick. It's good. That's a great-looking extra point. Trying to find out this young man's name. This is a new extra point field goal kicker. All right, so
6:32 to go. Bears up 30. Should be more than that.
32 and 7. So now it's 39. So and with 39, now we're running clock. So 6:32 to go in the third. Jeremy, let's take a couple of commercials and pay a few bills.
Final finish touchdown drive there into the red zone. Final finish sponsor. Thank you for that.
Delta Faucet Company of Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown.
And we're back. Coach Allen, TJ Howard, we on the call tonight. Friday Night Lights, high school football, week 3. Big homecoming night, TJ, looking good.
Yes, it's looking good. It hadn't been for that rain delay, we'd wouldn't have had much trouble at all tonight.
Might be home.
Might be home by now. But boy, it's been a good game to sit and watch, especially us Butler County fans. And Butler County's played extremely well. They really have. Todd County having a hard time running, passing, and some of that's due to the Butler County's defense. I'll give them credit for that. Our defensive line, our offensive line has played extremely well. As we alluded to earlier, just not many penalties, and even at that, staying focused when you're up like this is another big key.
Will Amos, squib kick. Todd County recovers it. Todd will take over 1st and 10 at the 42. And again, we talked about it, TJ, like you talked about that defense. You know, sometimes the fumbles aren't caused by the defense, but regardless, 3 lost fumbles, an interception, return for a touchdown, and a high snap from center. So really, in theory almost, they've turned it over 5 times. Mm-hmm. And it just, that's, you know, regardless of who you are, whatever level you're playing, you have to take care of the football. And again, that's easier said than done because nobody wants to fumble the ball. Nobody wants to make mistakes. All right, here we go, folks. We are under a running clock now. KHSAA guidelines, once you hit a 35 lead point margin, clock runs continually. 1st and 10, handoff up the middle to Miller, number 4. He's stacked up immediately, no gain on the play. So we're 5:30 to go in the 3rd. The clock will run constantly. The only time the clock will stop is during an injury timeout or if one of the coaches call a timeout or the officials take a timeout. 39-0, Bears lead. Bears are going to go to 3-0 on the season. We'll have Coach Robbins up here in the booth, talk to him a little bit after the game is over. 2nd and 8. Todd County breaks huddle. They're back in that run formation. Everything stacked in there. Linemen are actually toe-to-toe. Straight handoff over right guard.
Good game.
Good yardage. Almost to the 50-yard line. Picks up maybe 5. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Todd County Rebels.
Once again, even at that, with a good game, good run, there were still 2 or 3 Butler County Bears there on the tackle. It's not been a whole lot of tackles tonight made without there being 2 or 3 Bears on the ball. So the defense is really hustling. Defensive line is really playing well.
Here we go, 3rd and short, 3rd and 3. Let's see if Todd can convert. Snap, quarterback's going to keep it straight up the middle. Now he bounces it outside. Got away. Picked up the 1st down.
Yeah, Jet Johnson had him dead to rights in the backfield and just missed him, let him get away from him. It'd been a big loss.
That's going to move the chains for Todd County. They pick up the 1st down. Again, the clock will now continue to run constantly now that we have a 35-point or more lead. The score is Bears 39, Todd County Rebels 0. We're under 4 minutes in the 3rd. And I'd like to see this now, TJ. Coach Robbins and staff rotating, getting some of the young guys in. We do have a JV team. I think they've played 1 or 2 JV games, but it's always good to see younger guys get in because everybody wants to play on Friday nights.
Yeah, absolutely.
1st and 10.
I'd like to play on Friday night, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Wouldn't we all like to go back and play?
We talked about it, you know, sometimes they talk about it. There's that song, "The Boys of Fall."
Oh, I love that song, yeah.
And then they, one time in the audio part of it, they say, there's something about, and again, if you played high school football, guys, you probably can relate to what we're all talking about, whether you coached it or played it. There just aren't many things, you get married, you have kids, but Friday night football, well, you and I were talking about, TJ, 38 years ago, you were a senior. And we can still talk about it and remember some stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. You remember plays and situations and guys you played with. And It's even like walking in the tunnel, like going back into the locker room or anything. You can hear cleats just banging off the
Yes, sir.
off the
Yes, sir.
asphalt, and it'll take you right back there to when you was 16, 17, 18 years old.
It doesn't seem possible. I was a senior at Franklin Simpson 50 years ago. 50 years ago this year, and that just doesn't seem possible.
Don't seem possible.
But and we're celebrating, TJ. Actually, this is the 60th year of Butler County High School football. 60
Is that
years,
right?
60 years of football.
And
We've been playing here. Actually, that's hard to believe. We started playing here in '97, so this is our 28th year playing here. And of course, you played behind Morgan Elementary like a lot of good teams and a lot of good players did. Todd County in trouble. Quarterbacks gets a little bit, picks up some.
It's amazing you say that, but 60 years ago they played their first game. And a dear friend of ours, which he passed away, a lot of people around here knew him, Dallas Penley. I think he told me one time he scored the first touchdown in Butler County history.
Okay, so that would have been the 1966 team.
1966
was the first
team.
varsity team.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, my memory ain't what it used to be, but I'm pretty sure he told me that. I almost know I just thought it was amazing to me, that he could have been the guy that scored the first touchdown in Butler County history.
That's special. That's special. All right, 4th and 7. Todd County's going to go for it there across midfield. They're at the 38-yard line going in. 4th and 7. We're almost under a minute left to go in the third quarter. Straight drop back pass. Tight end pop. Intercepted. We'll get you a number here in just a minute.
25.
Clay Steff again.
Oh, get a block. Get a block.
He's at the 30. He's got a couple blocks. He's trying to get the sideline.
He's coming back.
Clay Steff will get the interception.
Oh. I don't know what happened right there, but I seen a flag come in, probably a clip, I'd say, right here.
When I looked, they were both already down on the ground, so we've got at least two flags.
But it is a turnover.
Yeah. So interception by the Bears. Probably going to be a couple of penalties that will back us up. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So, again, that's 3 fumbles now, 2 interceptions. So that is Todd County's offensive. That is their 5th turnover of the night. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Their time has stopped right now while they sort out the penalties. But the interception will stand in all likelihood. It'll be Butler's ball, but they're going to back us up some. Let's see.
Well, while we're waiting, we'll get in our third quarter sponsor,
Yes,
Butler
sir.
County Board of Education. We want to mention some of our other sponsors during this little break. State Farm Agent Baker Gardner, Parkway Cars and Tars, Double E Vendon, Hardee's of Morgantown, Smith Funeral Home, Butler County Library, Hawker Insurance, Emery & Watts CPA, Jones Funeral Chapel, Jackson Chiropractic, Warren RECC, and JTR Tire and Automotive. I'd like to mention them when we get an opening like this, when it's kind of a downtime, just to thank them and appreciate them for sponsoring this broadcast and help making this available. And they did backed us up quite a bit after that interception. Must have been from the spot.
Yeah, must have been. So we're 1st and 10, excuse me, from the 20.
Clock's back running. 43 seconds to go. 39-0 Bears on top.
There's a snap. Handoff. He's got that
Got
right
a lane.
edge again. Still on his feet, still running. He's at the 50. He's got the sideline. He's going to go all the way. That's going to be an 80-yard touchdown run for Caden Richardson. 80-yard touchdown run for Caden Richardson. He got a couple of blocks. That right off-tackle right play it's just been there all night, hasn't it, TJ?
Been there all night. They just washed that thing down like a tidal wave and come right around that end. And actually this time he didn't get touched, but by one guy, and that was all the way out. I guess it was their safety maybe that got a hand on him. But, boy, he gets a step.
He does.
He can cover some ground.
He does, and he is just a sophomore.
Sophomore? Is that right?
Yep, Caden Richardson, running back, defensive back, sophomore.
Our running backs are pretty tough.
All right, 45-0 Bears. Good snap, the hole, kick is up, and it's good. Nope.
Hit the upright.
Hit the upright. So, your score now, Butler County 45, Todd County 0. We're at the end of 3. We'll be back Jeremy, we'll be back right after these messages.
Our world is filled with uncertainties, more so now than ever. Wouldn't it be comforting to know that your final expenses are not one of those uncertainties? At Smith Funeral Home, we offer a variety of options to help with this. From pre-need planning to offering pre-need insurance policies so that when the time does come, your loved ones won't be faced with the burden of that expense. Feel free to come in, sit down, and let us explain some of these options. Then you can decide which one meets your needs the best. Smith Funeral Home, a part of your family's tradition since 1886.
Looking for climate-controlled storage units? We've got you covered. Protect your valuables by letting everything sit in a nice temperature-controlled area. Several sizes to choose from, all protected by the latest cameras, keyless entry, loading dock with ramp for easy loading and unloading. Located at 107 North Main Street in Morgantown. Call us today at 270-999-0426 to reserve yours today before they fill up. Or come by Parkway Cars and Tires and talk to Terrell.
And we're back. Coach Allen, TJ Howard with you. Homecoming 2025 Butler County High School. Butler County leads over Todd Central 45-0. TJ, getting ready to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and we'll get our fourth quarter sponsor in quickly here, Essentials Insurance Group. I'd like to thank them. That's our fourth quarter sponsor. And we'll get in our touchdown. I guess I wouldn't call it a red zone since, well, yeah, it was. He run through the red zone, so we would go ahead and give him credit for that. The scoring touchdown there, our final finish of Morgantown, gets another mention there, as we've scored quite a few touchdowns tonight, which is always good.
Kickoff is deep, fielded at the 20. He's at the 25, at the 30, 35, still on his feet.
Good run.
Down to about the 32.
Good run. Be a good chance here, too. Coach, you was alluding to it earlier, getting in some of the younger players from Butler County off that JV and getting some guys some good playing time, good experience. Get in maybe a few younger defensive players now.
Yeah, and I think that's the case. I don't think I see a starter out there right. There might be a couple of defensive backs, but the D-line and linebackers look like, well, the defensive line. I think the defensive line looks like there's been some rotation. Again, we're under a running clock. We are in the fourth quarter. Bears lead 45-0 over Todd County. Bears are going to go to 3-0 on the season. Last year the Bears went 1-9, so it's been a big turnaround. Straight handoff up the middle.
Oh, good play. Just shot right through, right there off the guard. Made the tackle in the backfield. Number 52, I believe.
All right,
shooting through there. We got number 52, number 44, and 55. I will say this as we go through some of these games. Hopefully I'll get a little better with names. That's not been my strong suit, but I'm going to try to get all these kids' names memorized so that as we're calling them, and then hopefully our home jerseys will be a little easier to see the numbers, or our away jerseys.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And I'm going to have a set of binoculars next home game.
All right. 2nd and 10. Handoff.
He dropped the ball, but he picked it back up.
Clock continues to run. We're under 10 minutes left to play in the game. Bears up 45-0. Big night offensively. I would think it's safe to say, TJ, we probably were, of course, we're not keeping stats here. They will keep them, though, by breaking it down with the film. I would think the Bears almost have to be looking at a 400-yard
night.
Maybe 500.
And not counting the 50-plus yard interception return.
Yeah. And, of course, Richardson had a big night. You know, he's like what that one was, 80 yards. This is the last one. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10, Todd County. 3rd and 9. There's a snap. Straight off the middle, handoff. Stacked up. And I think Todd County may have some of their younger kids in there too. It's hard to see across the way, but the offensive linemen look a little bit different for Todd. 4th down. Todd is going to punt it away. They're in punt formation. Todd's punter will be standing on his 25-yard line. If he could turn for us, I can't tell if that's Clay Steff deep, number 25 for the Bears or not. Good snap. Gets it away clean, a little low.
Yeah, that's Clay. He lets that one roll dead. Yeah, pretty good punt with the roll there. It comes in about the 33-yard line for Butler County. Be a good chance to get some of these younger players some time on offense down here. Like I said, running clock, 8:35 to go. Bears up 45-0.
Looks like Dockery is going to stay in as QB, but looks like a lot of new numbers and new people out there. Again, folks, we apologize. These uniforms look great. Like I said, black on black, black pants, black jerseys, but they're blue numbers trimmed out in white, and they are impossible to pick up.
They really are, especially from up here.
All right, here we go. Bears 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, handoff right up the middle. Slips and falls, picks it, but he still picks up 3 or 4.
That's another thing, Coach, worth mentioning. We've not had hardly any plays with loss of yardage.
Right.
About everything tonight has been positive. Even the plays that didn't break loose was be 3 or 4 yards. Seemed like.
And they always talk about don't put yourself behind the sticks, or you want to manage the game like 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
If you're working 1st and 12, 2nd and 20, it's hard to find plays on that play sheet when you're that far back. Handoff again, off left tackle. He's got the sideline. He's at the 50, down 45. Ball comes out. Don't know if he's going to blow it dead or if it's a turnover.
He got it back.
Okay.
Oh, well, one of the offensive linemen. Now, that's pretty awesome there because we had an offensive lineman that far down the field, Coach, to recover that fumble.
Was that
58,
okay,
maybe?
that's yes, sir.
That's good hustle.
Yes, it is, and that is, I think, Christian White. Yep, Christian White.
Saved the turnover there.
Plays both sides of the ball, defense and offense, a senior. 1st and 10 Bears at the 40, across midfield. Up the middle. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown. Hold on for a number. Was that?
Is that number 6?
Number 6?
I think, maybe.
Okay, if that was number 6, then that was Kevin Robbins. Was it 6? Kevin Robbins.
Nice run. Nice run.
So
another touchdown for the Bears.
So that was a 40-yard touchdown
40-yard touchdown run. Give a little shout to Final Finish. I know we've mentioned their name a lot, but when you're scoring touchdowns, they're going to be the name that get mentioned a lot since they're a Red Zone sponsor. And good job up front of blocking again. Big gaping hole off to the left-hand side, and he just took advantage of it.
Kick is up, and it's good. So your score now, Butler County 52. Butler County 52, Todd 0. We'll be back right after these messages.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute. Visit Hawker Family Insurance in Morgantown, Kentucky today at www.hawkerins.com.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
And we're back. T.J. Howard, Coach Allen on the call. Bears lead 52-0 over Todd County on homecoming night. Week 3. Butler County will kick it off again. Clock's running. We're under 4 minutes left to play. Good kick. Kicks away. Fielded at the 15. He's at the 20, 25, 30. 35. Good tackle, tripped up there. Good job.
You know, every time it looks like they might have an opening or might have a little lane there. One of the Butler County kids will come flying in there and make a good tackle.
Tackle was by number 14 there for Butler County.
3:35 to go. As Coach just alluded to, 52-0 tonight. Homecoming night for Butler County. Hadn't been for the rain delay. We had a really, really good crowd here. The stadium was pretty well full, and people was really ready to enjoy a good night. And hated that it got ended short for some of them. But Butler County Bears have played extremely well.
Yes, sir. All right. Todd County will take over. We're under 3 minutes left to play in the game. Straight handoff. Number 4, Miller still on his feet. Picks up maybe 3 or 4. Senior running back. Devarius Miller, number 4 for Todd County, the senior.
Be under 3 minutes now to go. As Coach alluded to, once you get to 35 points ahead, the mercy rule kicks into effect and the clock run. And that's a good rule. Todd County huddled up.
2 other things we're going to talk about, TJ, and that's for me and you to decide. There'll be a post-game Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam where there is a Butler County play of the game, and then we also will name a player of the game. So be thinking about that, and we'll put that together here in just a few minutes. What we got here? Somebody took a timeout. Timeout, Todd County.
And of course, there was a couple of big plays to talk about for sure. The interception play was a really, really nice play because he broke on that ball early, caught it in a dead run, going the other direction, went 50-plus yards for the touchdown, and then as you alluded to a while ago, had an 80-yard touchdown run. I don't remember what the kid's name was that done the interception return. Do you? Have to think about that a minute. May have been the same kid.
I think it was Caden Richardson.
He might get the play and the player.
You're right. Caden Richardson, the sophomore, I think. Again, we don't have the stats in front of us, but I would think it's safe to say Caden Richardson, number 0, the running back for the Bears, has probably got well over 200 yards rushing tonight.
No doubt.
And he had, and you're right, TJ, I think he had the pick 6. So I'd say we would say that Caden Richardson, with his pick 6 or his interception return, will be the play of the game. And then Caden Richardson, offensively tonight, with the number of points and yardage that he accumulated, he also will be the player of the game. And again, that's brought to you by Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam.
Of course, we've alluded to it all night long, and I'm sure Caden would say the same thing. Those long runs and a lot, this one run here especially, he didn't get touched till he was probably 40 yards down the field maybe. And we've alluded to him all night long. The defensive and offensive line has just done an amazing job tonight against Todd County.
Yeah, this was one of the things, like I said, it's, it's great to have wins like this. Of course, homecoming, it would have been great if the weather had cooperated because the place was packed, as you said. This may be the last play, Todd County again right at midfield. But like I said, offense, defense, special teams, they took care of it. We won the turnover battle. We just had one turnover, didn't we? Yeah, we had
just
the one fumble
in the downpour.
Yep, gave it back to them, and that was it. And
then we did have one recovered that we fumbled by one of our offensive linemen we talked about a while ago. That was a really good play by him just to be down that far. So that's going to do it, Coach. Under 10 seconds, 52-0. Butler County wins their 2025 homecoming game.
Great job, Jeremy. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with the post-game show, and we'll have Coach Robbins up here, but let's break for a commercial.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA. Located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
Your State Farm insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS Sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582. For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. So stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today. Improvements at your local library are taking shape. Check out hundreds of titles right at your fingertips with Hoopla Digital. All you need is your valid library card, and you can read tons of titles from your device. Hoopla Digital syncs across devices so you can pick up your favorite read anywhere. They also offer Reading with Libby, a free reading platform loved by millions. Read your favorite books, magazines, comics, and more anywhere by free services provided by the Butler County Library. Are you ready for fast, reliable internet? NCTC, a 70-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet to Butler County. We offer plans starting as low as $64.95 a month, and we never require a contract. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, give us a call at 877-367-8550 and sign up today. Jan, Marty, Missy, and the Jones Funeral Chapel and Monument staff are proud to serve the Butler County sports teams. They want to help you the best way they can during your time of loss. They also want to be there during the good times as well, like cheering on the multiple sports programs the Butler County High School has to offer. Jones Funeral Chapel and Monuments, our family serving yours. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional, professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E wants to thank their customers for using them for the last 50 years. Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star.
Turn championships into lifelong memories at Hometown Trophy in Morgantown. Hometown Trophy has all the latest trophy styles in plaques, medallions, standing trophies, And they're the place to go for custom screen printing, banners, custom embroidery, and vehicle graphics. Candidates, election season is here. Hometown Trophy has special package pricing for all your campaign needs, from yard signs to hats and shirts. To find out more, go to hometowntrophy.com or visit them on Facebook.
Start your road to recovery from the body pain that inhibits your daily life with Jackson Chiropractic. They are the premium chiropractic location in Morgantown to help you live pain-free every day. Get professional chiropractic care, learn corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, and nutritional counseling, and so much more. Get started on your pain relief journey with Jackson Chiropractic. Schedule an appointment at 270-288-5017 or stop by the location at 119 West Ohio Street.
Our world is filled with uncertainties, more so now than ever. Wouldn't it be comforting to know that your final expenses are not one of those uncertainties? At Smith Funeral Home, we offer a variety of options to help with this. From pre-need planning to offering pre-need insurance policies so that when the time does come, your loved ones won't be faced with the burden of that expense. Feel free to come in, sit down, and let us explain some of these options. Then you can decide which one meets your needs the best. Smith Funeral Home, a part of your family's tradition since 1886.
Are you ready for fast, reliable internet? NCTC, a 70-year communications veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet to Butler County. We offer plans starting as low as $64.95 a month, and we never require a contract. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, give us a call at 877-367-8550 and sign up today.
All right, this is Coach Allen. We're here at the post-game show with Coach Robbins. Coach Robbins, congratulations on win number 3, 3-0 on the season.
Thank you, Coach.
Great win, 52-0, Butler County over Todd County. And I'm just going to turn it over to you, and you start out with offense or defense or wherever you want to go.
I was really proud of how they came out and competed. But I feel like we played 4 quarters for the first time. Still some sloppy moments. We put the ball on the ground too many times, and young quarterback making some young quarterback mistakes, but we're just going to continue to grow from it and learn from it and just move on.
Yeah. Well, Coach, you definitely won the turnover battle. Todd County, 3 lost fumbles, 2 interceptions, and, of course, 1 high snap. And so that's almost 6 turnovers, and you took advantage of those.
Yeah, I was really proud. We needed to do better against the pass, and I think we did that. And but we still got to continue to grow. They played that single wing. So we just got to get better when they start spreading us out later in the year.
And, Coach, can you give us an update on Kanan Vincent?
We're not 100% sure right now. It shouldn't be too bad, but he may be out a week or 2.
All right. Coach, like I said, great win. I hate that the weather hit us because, again, you guys were rolling. The place was packed for homecoming night. Looked like you handled the homecoming distractions. I know I heard you talking yesterday afternoon on the walkthrough. Looked like the kids handled it. You came out and hitting on all cylinders, especially that first drive.
Yeah, I was proud how they handled it because we talked a lot about not allowing the distractions to get to us. We didn't do that very well last year. But I think they were focused and locked in, and they came out with a lot of energy, which we haven't done the last 2 weeks, I don't think. They handled all of it well. I'm very proud of how they responded.
Well, Coach, again, congratulations, 3-0, going to Grayson County next week, and we'll see you next Friday and talk to you next Friday night.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you. And that'll be it for Butler County Homecoming 2025. Good night.
Thanks for listening to Butler County Bears football on WLBQ. Bears football is sponsored by Morgantown Bank and Trust, Butler County Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith, Embry & Watts CPAs, Hometown IGA, Chad's Body Shop and Wrecker Service, the Butler County Library, Hardee's of Morgantown, Warren RECC, Parkway Cars and Tires, Essentials Insurance, Hometown Trophy, Jones Funeral Chapel, Jackson Chiropractic, Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam, Double E Vending, Smith's Funeral Home, State Farm agent Baker Gardner. Final finish, the Butler County Board of Education, Delta Faucet Company, and Hawker Insurance. Tune in again next week for more Butler County Bears football on the Cube.